Welcome back, everybody, to Deliver Us Mars. We're here underwater on our home planet in our memories, learning how to scuba dive and seeing what our father has to show us.
This one still had LI 900 tiles in it. This thing is really ancient. Anyway, you're gonna love living on the moon, honey.
Really?
Absolutely. You can play in low gravity anytime you want, and there's no school on the moon.
Cool.
No, I mean, you'll get some form of schooling when you're there, of course. This unit still used piston doors.
Let's explore the wreck here. He's brought us underwater near our house to the wreck of a crashed space station or spaceship or something that he wanted us to see and explore. What have we got here?
Cool.
We've got a spaceship helmet with a star on it. Okay. We've got some solar panels over here. Let's see what else we can find. Can we squeeze in here? Ooh, something's glowing. Let's take a look at that. What are you?
Whoa.
Moonman Bundle Volume 3, issue number 5, Hope and Despair, and issue number 6, New Flame. So we've missed 3 and 4 somewhere, but that's okay. Our hero uncovers dubious plans with far-reaching consequences. Greener pastures on distant planets. Is it betrayal or wisdom? In the exhilarating climax to the Moonman saga, the astronaut is faced with his biggest decision yet. Is this where the journey ends, or a new one begins? Okay, so we've collected that. Let's see what else we can find out. Let's see, more solar panels. We've got these big kind of tank things in a ring here that's crashed down. And Dad is kind of floating in midair. Let's see what he has to say. Dad? No, Dad is zombified. Dad is going to stare forward until we reach the next scripting trigger. So let's go inside and explore this side of things. Now, we don't have a flashlight down here. But where can we go? Can we kind of squeeze in here, maybe? Okay. Through the center of this module, whatever this was, and out the other side. Oh, okay. Some kind of water current really jetted us forward there. Let's keep going. We've got windows. And what else? We've got another module over there.
A cockpit.
Cockpit, okay. Don't see much else, so we'll dive inside, see what we find. Hopefully there's not a dead body. I don't think he would have brought his 12-year-old daughter to find a dead body. But you never know. I mean, he's been a little weird somehow. What do we got here? Ooh, controls.
Beep, beep.
Oh no.
Dad?
We closed the airlock.
What is it? Where are you?
I don't know. Help!
Where are you? Moonbear? Where are you?
Dad, please help me!
Kathy, hold on.
I'm scared!
I'm him. I'm going to get you out of there.
Dad!
Kathy! Kathy! Kathy!
Okay. So we were floating in 0G, sleeping on the wall here, and had that. I guess that was a nightmare, a flashback to our childhood. Here's Ayla. Hi, Ayla. Let's take a look around our kind of sleeping chamber, see what we've got going on here. All right, so that's nothing. That's nothing. Oh, look, we did actually bring Moonbear with us. Moonbear. I really need his cuddly warmth now and then. Claire wouldn't like knowing that I brought Moonbear, seeing as it would probably remind her of the person who gave it to me. Better keep it safe in my locker. Okay. I think there was one scan earlier that we missed, but There's no going back in time. And I'm not exactly completionist anyway, so we'll just kind of see what we can find along the journey. They came from far, far away by Pierre Launay, some sort of book, comforting novel from our childhood, perhaps. We've got some tools here: calculator, pencils, everything kind of secured to the bulkhead. There is a post-it note, but nothing is written on it. Okay. And there is some sort of toilet here. Wait a minute. I'm still getting used to the controls. This is upside down, but I do want to read it. Let's rotate around and see what it says. Zakisha Chambers faces a new danger, not from the past, but from realms beyond our own. Can Zack overcome this threat, the likes of which she has never seen before? Zakisha, okay, by Pingy Publishing. This is another novel by the same author. Oh no, it's the They Came From Far, Far Away. It is the same book. Okay, so we've got some interesting stories here, some reading material for the astronauts on their 7-month journey to Mars. I guess that makes sense. It's not something I would have sort of thought about at first, but if you're planning a mission like this, you can't let the crew go stir crazy. You have to provide them with some kind of entertainment over the time, right? So last time we had our EVA to fix the engines, and we didn't kind of get a clear indication of how far along our journey we were going. This is the torpor chamber. Zephyr 3 torpor pods. After spending 6 years in one of these back on the moon, I remember how weird it feels to wake up after so long. That very specific kind of torpor sleep in these pods really messes with your head. I never quite know if I'm dreaming or not. Okay, so this is long-term, essentially cryogenesis. This is this game's version of how do you keep someone alive for a 6-year journey through space? Because books are not going to cut it, right? 6 years? That's too long to kind of be awake and confined in a can like this. So it looks like we do have that kind of technology available. Let's explore the ship a little bit more and find out what else is available here. We have the sleeping quarters, control center. That is leading towards what? It doesn't say. Was that an airlock? We've got a connection to another module here. Before we head that way, let's go back and check out the control center. Maybe our sister Claire is in here and we can talk to her. No, I guess not. Seems like this control center is empty, but there is a connection to another room. That's the airlock, and here's the cockpit. Okay. So was Claire in here? Start routine procedure checkups. Open the shutters. Okay, so we needed to come here. Nobody else is around, but let's, Oh! We've reached the end of our journey. We've reached Mars. Fantastic. Very cool. And something's happening. Oh, not good. There's an alarm of some sort.
What was that?
Same thruster.
How bad is it?
Bad, sis.
One broken thruster could send us completely off course. I'll suit up.
Let me do it. I'm already out of torpor.
No, it's much too dangerous.
Claire, we have to act fast. I'm going.
Please be careful. I'll head to the cockpit to guide you.
Copy.
Okay, so months later, we're gonna do a second. We're gonna have a second EVA here, using everything we learned on the first one, presumably, to try and get there fast and fix things quickly. Okay, now we know we need to take care of our oxygen here. Let's move quickly. Check out what's going on this time.
Sis, I don't think we can salvage this thruster. It's taking severe damage.
Diagnostics say the same. You'll have to cut it away.
Are you sure?
In this state, it's a bigger liability if it stays attached to the ship.
Copy.
Turn the power off before you do.
Okay,
Claire, I can't turn the power off from here.
Okay. You need to cut the power cable connected to the thruster. You can't miss it.
The power cable connected to the thruster. You can't miss it? I don't know about that. Oh, this thing right here. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Gotta be real careful not to hit those tanks. That does not appear to be working. Is there a better place to cut it? Well, that's not working. Let's follow the path and see if there's a marker indicating the right place to cut it. Maybe we have to cut it from inside? Okay, let's get inside the bell. See if there's a way to cut it in there. No. Okay. Well, I'm a little confused here about what we're supposed to be doing because there's no guidance line for the power, and when I try to cut it, it doesn't seem to work. Where do we want to do this? We're already out. We're already down on our oxygen here. Yeah, that is not working. Okay. Is there a better place to cut it? Maybe from the center? Maybe here? I mean, I'm trying. I'm running out of ideas. I'm kind of stumped. That is the power line, right? So if we follow it all around, do we see, is there any other place to cut it that has the the black guiding markers? Where does it... It's a little frustrating. I mean, if you're gonna mark the entire thing as cuttable and then not let me cut it, you know? Which way is up? So I'm used to facing this way. Now I see. Okay, I'm dumb. I was supposed to cut it here. Okay. Isn't this gonna cut everything though? I feel like it's gonna cut the entire... all three engines, but... Okay, there's that taken care of.
Power is off.
Right, now the tricky part. You need to cut the thruster from the ship. Slow and steady.
Copy.
Okay, now I get it. Let's take it nice and slow, like she said. Okay. There's the first piece. Gotta make sure we don't hit any gas tanks. Okay, now we're on track. Now we're on target here. Whoa!
Everything all right?
I had to cut through one of the thruster canisters and it blew me back. I'm okay. Gonna cut the rest of the thruster away now.
I should have gone out there.
I'm fine.
I thought we avoided it.
Don't worry.
We got that piece. That piece. Okay, you don't want to run out of oxygen this time, so I'm trying to go a little bit faster. That initial mystery slowed me down for sure. Okay. There we go. Making good progress. Okay. We'll have to go around to the other side to finish this one. Okay. Now what? You gonna give me some more advice or what? Do I cut these bolts? I guess I cut the bolts. Okay. This is an intensive operation here. And the time pressure kind of really gets you after a minute. Her breathing, now that I understand what that mechanic is, her breathing is a little bit nerve-wracking. Knowing that the oxygen's running out. I wonder if it allows you to, like, go back to the... Oh. Okay, get yourself together. Come on. Oh no. What's happening over there?
Cat? Cat! Talk to me! Cat!
Claire, my visor.
What's going on?
My visor's cracked. Claire, I'm losing air.
Get back here now! Get to the airlock!
Come on.
Oh gosh.
The airlock's open.
That is stressful as hell. Ooh. Okay.
Cat! Get over here.
Yeah, Mom, what happened to their mother? We don't know that part of the story, because in the future where she's grown up, we've talked to Claire, our sister, and a dad obviously absconded with the Ark and has been branded as a traitor, part of the Outward Rebellion. But what happened to Mom? Cancer. That's my guess. A little bit dark, but there you go. That's my guess. There's a pocket watch here. Oh, there's a date on it. 16/01/2015. 30/09/2022. Would that be the birth dates of their children, perhaps? Or no, we're a little bit longer into the story than that, because we're in 2069. And she's like 18. So I don't know what this is. Maybe this is like a developer Easter egg. Somebody's children were born, or somebody got married or something. And there's Mom and Dad standing still, staring into the
Forest
distance.
feels denser now, compared to a few years ago at least.
That's impossible, unfortunately.
I know. That's why I said feels. And it still looks beautiful.
It used to look even more beautiful.
And it can become more beautiful again someday.
Maybe. Maybe.
Two paths, Dad or Mom. Let's go hang out with Mom.
You okay?
I haven't been here in a while, that's all.
You look sad.
No, I'm fine. I'm glad we get to spend some time together before you have to leave.
Girls?
Oh, that's Claire. That's our sister. That's not her mom.
Come on.
Okay.
Let's
jumpy little girl. It is a nice area here, this mountainside path.
Dad, are you going to finish the story?
Right, yeah, where was I? Ah, right, okay, so Mum was visiting one of her friends at a frat party that night.
What's a frat party?
Well, it's like a birthday party, but instead of presents, people just, drink a lot.
That sounds stupid.
It was. I never liked going to those either. But I'm glad I did go to this one. Your mum saw me staring at her so much that she finally came up and asked me why I wasn't dancing.
Why weren't you?
Well, you've seen me dance. I told her that getting me to dance was a bad idea, and well, I was proven right.
What happened?
I hit her drink out of her hands as I was flailing about like a lunatic. Then a piece of the broken glass got lodged in her leg. Then there was blood everywhere, and then we had to go to the emergency room.
Jesus, Dad.
Needless to say, I didn't dance again until our wedding day.
But Dad, why did Mummy fall in love with you then?
I really have no idea, darling.
Yeah, that's an interesting first date. Oh yeah, he slashed me up and cut open my leg, and I bled like a stuck pig everywhere, but he was so
Whoa.
charming
Cool, right?
with the nausea and the shakes and the fainting. I just couldn't help but fall in love with him.
Who
Well,
made this?
looks like we're going to learn climbing here, some kind of
This is all
traversal
still
attack.
here. Claire and I used to come climbing here all the time.
Why didn't I get to go?
Well, you were a bit too young for that.
Still are.
Okay, Moonbear, come and get your gear. Oh yeah. Final checks to commence mission. My foot. So, this is like the climbing wall at home. Except this time you get to use these cool-looking claw things. Left foot.
A little dangerous for a
Take it to the
12-year-old.
top of the cork wall. You are one step closer to the moon.
Dad,
Yeah.
are there a lot of walls to climb on the moon?
No. But to get to the moon, you need a badge. Just like your scouting badges, basically.
Why do I need a climbing badge?
Well, it's a badge that on our journey to the moon, were we to make an emergency landing and we needed to climb our way out, you could, and then you'd find your way home.
Can something go wrong with the rocket?
No, they're perfectly well built. Isn't that right, Claire?
Claire?
They're completely safe, Kathy. I promise.
All right, so, final tally. Go or no go?
Go.
Okay. Thank you, Dad, you dollar store Gordon Ramsay looking crazy person. Let's just give these like sharp, heavy metal tools to our like tween daughter and have her climb a 30-foot climbing wall with what looks like a Soviet-era gymnasium mat as the only safety. Okay, LT and RT slam
As hard as you
pickaxe.
can, one after the other.
Okay, so we kind of... okay, so you slam both, and then you release them and one at a time, and
That's
she
right.
kind of auto
One, and then the other one.
climbs up. Okay. Oh, we made it. Hey, Dad! Claire, I did it! You know how I'm gonna celebrate?
It's okay, Moonbear. It's all padded. Try again. You've got this.
Claire? You got anything to say? Okay. So I know this is an indie game, and it's mostly about the narrative, and some of the like polished elements you expect from a AAA game just aren't going to be there. But it's endlessly entertaining to me the way they just stand there in absolute silence, like staring blankly ahead until you hit the next scripting point. At least they had something for her falling. Okay, you can kind of get a rhythm going.
I made it!
down now, okay, remember?
It's a little, I gotta be honest, it's a little awkward. Like toggling back and forth. You kind of get to the point where you're like,
What's going on?
It's just insane. You get that, right? Tell me you get that.
I don't think this is
She's just a kid. The moon's too big for her, and this insane training you're putting her through. Don't you hear alarm bells ringing, Dad?
perfect.
How is it safe? Metal boxes outside an infinitesimally small atmosphere. How is that
Of all
safe?
people, you should know exactly how well built they are.
I will rephrase. How do you justify the risks of taking Kathy to live on the moon versus her just staying here on Earth?
You know what is happening to our planet. Have you forgotten? You read the same WMO reports that I do. You watch the same news. You know what happened
to our mother.
Please, just come with us.
Don't you?
Come on, Claire.
I hate you. For what you're doing. I hate you.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. So Claire very obviously has her doubts about what's going on here.
Come on. Let's put the gear away.
I guess I have to climb back up to get out here? No. It's Blair Witch time. Okay, so how do I get down then? Do I just jump? Hello? Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Why doesn't Claire want to go with us?
She does. Don't worry. Change your mind.
And we'll be together?
Yep. Let's get you home. You need a big rest before your exam tomorrow.
Okay. So we've learned the movement tech now that I think is kind of featured in the game. It's a little awkward, kind of going back and forth with the two claws, but maybe we get some kind of upgrade or something that helps us move a little bit faster later. We'll see.
Have you been watching me sleep?
Yes.
That's kind of creepy, sis.
I just brought that for comfort. What do you expect to find on Mars, Kat?
Nothing.
I understand what you're thinking, I think. But sometimes what we want isn't... It's always difficult to do the right thing, and I really believe Isaac always meant well.
Isaac? You mean Dad?
Dad always meant well. I just need you to understand he was not always good at doing the right thing. Right.
Well, at least he always tries to do the right thing.
Right.
Well, that's all that matters, right? He's always looked out for us. He couldn't help what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not weird for me to want to find him, is it?
I need to know that when we get there, you'll make the right decisions.
Claire? Kathy? Come meet us in the cockpit.
Kat.
I said I'd do what's best for the mission. So far, I'm doing just that. Right?
Yeah, she's just got so many unanswered questions, and she was so young when it happened.
Dramatic effect, because what's in front of us will amaze, shock, and possibly delight you. What? I know Outward's the bad guy, but you can't deny how impressive it is what they built.
Okay, you just shouldn't glorify them, that's all.
Okay. Well, that might have put a bit of a damper on this, but... Opera team, I give you... Ark Labos.
Would you look at that?
Have any of you ever seen solar panels like these?
Looks like they combine standard PV panels with a sort of CSP layering over it.
Excuse you?
It appears these panels first concentrate the solar rays to optimization before they hit the photovoltaic semiconductors. The increase to efficiency is exponential. How could they be so far ahead of us?
And why does it look abandoned?
Let's find out. Sarah, Ryan, suit up and prepare to board. Kathy, start the pre-docking preparations.
I'm doing the docking procedure.
Yes, you're staying aboard the Zephyr with me. Now please start the procedure. All right, Ryan and Sarah, prepare to board. Supervise the procedure on this terminal.
Okay.
Kathy, CMG and PIC controls are released and available for manual control.
On it.
Waypoint 0 to 2 are calculated and defined. Waypoint 2 assigned to auto-lock abort function. Final go, no-go poll at waypoint 2. All right, Kathy, take us in.
You want me to dock this ship with that massive space station thing? Okay, well, I guess this is happening. I mean, really, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just a sequence of control operations. But, so it seems that it's been about 10 years since Ark left, right? It seems they met up, combined the ships, or maybe that's just one ship, I'm not sure. Turned it into a sort of space station and control center while they built something down on the surface and then abandoned it and just left it in orbit. Anyway, I think I'm starting to get a feel for where the main conflict of the story is. Our protagonist is going to be torn between finding out the truth about what happened to her father, which will mean probably extending him or those around him some element of trust or forbearance while she learns more, and following orders to bring the Arks back home and try to save humanity or whatever, and listening to her sister. There's a conflict there, has something to do, I think, with her mother and her absence, maybe her death as well. So there's a lot to unpack here as the story unfolds. But let's go ahead and do our docking operation now. Oh, wow. Okay. Active thrust, engine 2 heat cap, velocity, rate, horizontal, vertical. Oh, boy. So LS, move forward and backwards and sideways, and then A, move up, and B, move down. Okay. Let's jet a little bit sideways. Now, how much velocity do we maintain? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We want to do small movements. We're kind of about in the middle there. Need to move up. Okay. Hang on.
Waypoint 1 reached. Commence maneuver to waypoint 2. Roger that.
Okay, we got to get our horizontal's basically good. We want to get our vertical fixed. Oh, this is very cool. Got to be real gentle, delicate, and careful here. Okay. Once we're centered, we want zero velocity.
Final soft capture procedure. Final pole. Go.
Go.
Go. Roger. Kathy, you've got this.
Okay. We don't want to be going too fast here. Looks like we're on target. Our rate is blue. It was red before when it was too much, so I think we're okay here. What I don't have is a distance meter. All right, let's slow down a little bit and do the final adjustments. I'm gonna go left a little bit. And up a little bit. Looking good, looking good. Okay, docked.
Soft capture complete. Soft capture confirmed.
Okay. Man, these sci-fi stories, the elements of them are really cool.
Docking confirmed.
Looks like a smooth dock. Great job, Kathy.
Thanks.
Ryan, Sarah, you have permission to enter the ship.
Permission was assumed. We're already crossing as we speak.
Permission
Copy.
assumed.
I'll reprimand you later for insubordination.
That's funny.
I shall accept my sentence with dignity.
Sis, I can join them to investigate. We only need one person.
That's not necessary.
It's not necessary for me to stay here either.
Kathy, please respect my command.
You're my sister.
I am your commander.
Yeah, okay.
I think we could use another set of eyes over here. The interior is huge and built like a maze. We can be here a while.
Copy, Sarah. Kathy's heading over now.
Way to go, Sarah. All right, so we do get to go over there. What I was saying before is, like, these sci-fi stories set in the future, like, experiencing something like this, like soft docking a ship with a space station in orbit around Mars, you can only get that in a video game. And it's not the same watching a movie of watching somebody else do it. Like, doing it yourself, it's the fantasy, right? It's what makes the game so much fun. So I gotta say, so far, I'm really digging this game. It's, the story's kind of interesting. The characters are well-defined. The technical performance of the game as a video game leaves something to be desired, but for an indie team to make something this kind of, this, I guess, inspiring with this feel, it's really impressive. It's a really, it really feels like you're, you know, in the future doing something, some dope space activities. It's really, really cool. So, let's head over to the airlock that we just locked in. And let's transfer over to this giant space station, this Ark left behind by our father as part of whatever he was doing. And let's see what we find. Oh, cool. The windows. The windows. Can we see back that way too? Yeah. Oh man, this is really cool. Okay. So guys, I am going to take a break here. When we come back, we will enter the Ark spaceship and discover what secrets it holds and where our story is taking us. So, until then, as always, thank you so much for watching, and look forward to the next episode. We'll see you there. Take care.